In this section, we're going to teach you how to avoid the trap of past and future. Actually, how to escape it. You can't avoid it, you're already stuck in it. Everybody's stuck in it. And this makes their life so less livable. Let's jump right in. So, the first concept is that there's two times that do not exist. Do you know what they are? First one's the past. The past doesn't exist. If I said, go show me something from your past, you actually couldn't do it. You might show me a photograph or a picture or a video or something like that. That's actually not from the past. It's in the present. It's an image of the past, but it's not the past. The past doesn't exist. It's only a concept. Nobody has ever gotten even 1 second from the past. There's a quote, I think it was by Og Mandino. He said, this power is denied even unto God, the ability to change the past. It can't be changed. The past is known as the perfect preservative. So the past, as much as you think about it, as much as you torture yourself with it, it's the perfect preservative. It never changes. Now here's the good news. You can never go back to it. So it's a concept in your mind that you hold. We torture ourselves about our past, and the past actually doesn't exist. It's now a mental fiction. It's just a story we tell ourselves, and usually using it to hurt ourselves, which is horrible. Here's another time that doesn't exist. The future. If I said, grab me something from the future, hop in your DeLorean, jump in your time machine, and get me something from the future, could you do it? No. You absolutely positively can't. This is another time that we torture ourselves with. We worry about the future and this and that happening, and anxiety and worry and these types of things, and it doesn't even exist. These are times that we have to let go of. So, a couple things that we need to accomplish. 1, letting go of the past. What lives in the past? Pain, guilt, and regret. We don't need any of that. We want to get rid of that. So let it go. It doesn't exist. I want you to really deeply get this concept. And here's how much of your time that you lose in your life. People on average, let me go back to this one. When we're looking at the past and we're looking at the future, and let's call this the now, people will spend 60 to 40% of their time here on average, and about 60 to 40% of their time on here. They spend about 1% of their time here in the now. The now is the only time that exists. The moment you're in. Perfectly protected from the past, perfectly protected from the future. There's an old A expression. It says, I got 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future, peeing on my now. Peeing on my present. Don't do it. People want to live forever. Why? So they don't have to die, so they can have an experience of life. But you're not having an experience of life if you spend, half your time thinking about the past, half your time thinking about the future, and none of your time thinking about the now. The reason you can think into the past is so that you can look at lessons from the past, not the pain, and learn what to do. And you can bring that into your now so that you have a better future. You can look into the future and imagine things so that you can plan better, so you have a better now and a better future. But you're not supposed to bring pain from these two areas and just use it to make yourself feel bad. That's a misuse of the mechanism. So again, let go of the past, let go of the pain, the guilt, and the regret, and move forward. It's the only wise thing to do. And we're going to teach you a little bit more about letting go, future sections. Now, letting go of the future is the other skill that you need. What lives there? Fear, worry, anxiety. This is you torturing you over things that have never happened. Mark Twain had a great quote. He said, I've had many horrible experiences in my life, some of which actually happened, which means he would worry about stuff. They call this wasting a perfectly good worry, and then it would never happen. But the torture of it, it happens over and over and over again. You make yourself feel bad all day long, as if you could prepare yourself for these things, as if by being prepared you wouldn't be as hurt. Actually, all the hurt, 99.999% of the hurt, comes from you worrying, fearing, and being anxious about the future, Not when the thing happens. You'll handle it then. And 99% of the time, the thing you worry about never happens. So this is wasted pain and suffering. And this is your life. Drip, drip, dripping away moment by moment. Why? Because you wasted it and it's gone and you can't get it back. That's the pain of living in the past and living in the future. We need to learn to let it go. It's the only decent way to live.